Good morning, Coleman, and thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Wednesday, December 18th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Governor Kay Ivey awards grants to help low-income residents in our area. Festive events are happening this weekend throughout Cullman County, and the United Way spreads holiday cheer by sponsoring local children this Christmas. All this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. A tragic accident on Thursday, December 12th, claimed the life of 29-year-old Cullman resident Dylan Stansel. The collision occurred around 4:50 p.m. at the intersection of U.S. Highway 278 and Alabama Highway 157. According to Cullman County Coroner Jeremy Kilpatrick, the crash involved a motorcycle and an 18-wheeler. Stansel was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities have not released further details at this time. Turning on over to our next story, Governor Kay Ivey has awarded $3.4 million in grants to help low-income residents become economically self-sufficient. The funds provided through Community Services Block Grants will be distributed to 18 community action agencies across Alabama to support eligible individuals and families at the local level. Governor Ivey said, "Many Alabamians through unforeseen events can be temporarily derailed from a successful path in life. The support provided through the Community Services Block Grant Program helps those people get their lives back on track. I am pleased to support this program." The grants will fund a range of programs, including job training, assistance to help people remain in their homes, and emergency aid to prevent further declines in their lives. The specific types of assistance are determined by local agencies based on the needs in their regions. The Community Action Partnership of North Alabama, serving Cullman, Lawrence, Marion, Morgan, and Winston counties, will receive just over $191,000. The Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs is administering the grants using funds provided by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. For more information, contact the Community Action Partnership of North Alabama at 256-355-7843 or visit capna.org. And finally, in our top stories this morning, Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen convened the meeting of electors for the 2024 general election yesterday. In the historic chamber of the Alabama House of Representatives in Montgomery, all 9 of Alabama's electors officially cast their votes for Donald Trump for president and J.D. Vance for vice president. Secretary Allen expressed his gratitude, saying, "It is a privilege to be tasked with convening the meeting of the electors under state and federal law. I am thankful for a successful meeting and to be able to officially say that all 9 of Alabama's electoral votes have been cast for President-elect Trump and Vice President-elect Vance." Governor Kay Ivey offered welcoming remarks at the ceremony. Dr. Ross Langford, senior pastor of First Baptist Church in Troy, gave the invocation, and Roy Drinkard of Cullman led the Pledge of Allegiance. Secretary Allen extended a special message of gratitude to the electors for their service to the state of Alabama and the United States on the historic occasion. Wes Allen is Alabama's 54th Secretary of State and serves as the state's chief elections official. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, we'll highlight the impressive performances of our local Wallace State cross-country teams. Sports is up next. Welcome back. In sports today, we're shining a spotlight on Wallace State's cross-country teams and their recent successes. The Lions cross-country teams recently participated in the Birmingham Indoor Icebreaker event, competing in 4 meets in a field that included 4-year D1 and D2 schools. In the 4,000-meter men's distance medley, the team of Carson Masterson, David Robles, Daniel Leah, and Tyler Anthony finished in 4th place with a time of 10 minutes and 48.71 seconds. They finished behind 2 squads from Mississippi College in 1st and 2nd place, and Alabama A&M in 3rd place. Individually, Leah finished in 8th place in the men's 1-mile race, and he was followed by Anthony in 13th place and Masterson in 18th. Also in the men's races, Robles finished 35th in the men's 3,000-meter race with a time of 9 minutes and 35.51 seconds. The women competed in the 3,000-meter race, with Reagan Paris leading the way as the top team finisher at 27th with a time of 11 minutes and 19.48 seconds. Abigail Vega finished 32nd, and Bernarda Tizapo Robles of Cullman placed 36th. Wallace State head coach Tony Kreider said he was very proud of his team in their first venture into indoor and outdoor track meets. Kreider said the addition of indoor and outdoor track meets of 800 meters and more will provide their runners with additional training during what would have normally been an off-season for the teams. The team has 5 more indoor and outdoor events scheduled for the spring season, including 2 indoor meets in Birmingham in January and February, and outdoor events in March and April at the University of West Alabama Montevallo and the Crimson Classic in Tuscaloosa. Wallace State Cross Country finished their fall season with ACCC championships for the men's and women's teams. The men finished 3rd nationally at the NJCAA tournament, with runner Luke Kennedy earning All-American status. The women finished in 4th place nationally. Kreider was named the NJCAA Central Region Men and Women's Coach of the Year and ACC Men's Coach of the Year. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, we'll bring you 4 stories in under 4 minutes, including the launch of a new PFLAG chapter here in Cullman, and how Victim Services is thanking local donors for their support. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Are you looking for holiday activities as Christmas approaches? Well, there's plenty happening around Cullman County. First up, the 6th annual Christmas at the Grotto continues at Ave Maria Grotto on St. Bernard Drive. From Thursday, December 19th through Monday, December 23rd, and again from December 26th until the 28th, you can experience Brother Joseph's work illuminated at night, surrounded by lights and music. New this year are a Christmas tunnel at the entry and Santa's workshop. Next, the Cullman Christkindl Market is in full swing at Depot Park in downtown Cullman. Inspired by Germany's historic Christmas markets and infused with Southern hospitality, it's the perfect place to find seasonal delights and handcrafted treasures. The market is open daily from now until December 23rd, Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., and Sundays from noon until 8 p.m. And for the kids, Heritage Homeschool Elementary is hosting an old-fashioned gift trio workshop tomorrow, Thursday, December 19th, from 9 until 11 a.m. at the North Alabama Agriplex. Children can make and take home 3 handmade projects, perfect for holiday gift giving. Registration is required. And community members are invited to 2 free holiday meals. Tomorrow evening, Thursday, December 19th, the Link of Cullman County is hosting its last free community meal of 2024 starting at 6 p.m. The Cullman chapter of Home Street Home Ministries will serve Christmas dinner with chicken and dressing, sides, bread, and dessert. On Friday, December 20th, Parkside Elementary School is hosting a free community Christmas dinner from 5 until 7 p.m. Sponsored by Parkside Outreach Program, the evening includes a special presentation by Parkside students and a visit from Santa, who will be giving out toys. Dance enthusiasts can head to Elevate Cullman on Saturday, December 21st at 6 p.m. for a ballroom dance party. Learn some new moves, have fun, and create lasting holiday memories. Sign up online to reserve your spot. And finally, Northside Baptist Church invites everyone to their sermon series, Don't Be a Grinch, on Sunday, December 22nd from 10:15 until 11:15 a.m. Join them in person and explore themes of transformation and the true meaning of the season inspired by the classic tale of the Grinch. There's something for everyone this weekend, so gather your family and friends and enjoy the festive events happening throughout Cullman County. Up next, the United Way of Cullman County is spreading holiday cheer by sponsoring 25 children this Christmas, made possible through generous donations from 2 anonymous businesses and Toys for Tots. The nonprofit organization expressed their gratitude on their Facebook page, saying, "Huge thank you to Toys for Tots Cullman and 2 anonymous businesses for helping us sponsor 25 kids this Christmas. With your generous support, we were able to assist 9 families in need." United Way representatives met with Toys for Tots Cullman coordinator Sean Schofield and were moved by his dedication. They said, "Meeting with Sean was truly inspiring. He shared his testimony and explained why he is so passionate about Toys for Tots as his mission. Thanks to this incredible organization, we didn't have to turn away a single family in need." Each sponsored child will receive 5 Christmas gifts, bringing smiles to many families in the community. If you're interested in giving or are in need of assistance this Christmas season, reach out to the United Way of Cullman County at uacc.org. Meanwhile, a new chapter of Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, or PFLAG, is set to launch in Cullman County. This nonprofit organization is dedicated to supporting, educating, and advocating for LGBTQ+ individuals and their families. PFLAG Cullman will host a launch event on Saturday, January 11th, 2025, from 1 until 4 p.m. at the North Alabama Agriplex. This meet and greet will offer information about the organization, opportunities to sign up for support groups, and light refreshments. PFLAG Cullman President Lance Kahn said, "We have a heart for making sure that our local LGBTQ+ family and friends can find community and resources right here in Cullman. Everyone is welcome to drop by, meet us, and learn more about how we can all work together." For more details, visit pflagcullman.org or find them on Facebook. And finally, Victim Services of Cullman, a nonprofit supporting victims of domestic violence, thanks the Cullman Elks Lodge Pool League for pledging monthly donations of $100 in items for their shelters. This month, they provided much-needed toiletries. Victim Services extends a heartfelt thank you for their generosity. And that's all for our 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this message.
Step into Cullman, where local heroes and community spirit shine. Introducing Community Matters Magazine from the Cullman Tribune, your guide to inspiring tales and community spirit. Celebrate our local champions and dive into the festivities at Christ Kindle Market. Feel the season's cheer and discover stories that inspire. Community Matters Magazine. Connect with your community. Find your free issue at these locations or download a copy online.
Welcome back. let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Jane Mabel Baker, 75 of Baileyton, passed away on Tuesday, December 17th. Services will be announced at a later date. Mary Joyce Huffstutler, 78 of Cullman, passed away on Sunday, December 15th. A celebration of life visitation for Mrs. Huffstutler was held Tuesday, December 17th, and a celebration of life funeral service will be held today at 2 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home. Ms. Huffstutler will be laid to rest in Crossroads Cemetery. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, expect showers mainly afternoon with a high near 69 and an 80% chance of rain. Tonight, it'll start off cloudy, but will gradually become partly cloudy overnight, with temperatures dropping to around 38. Tomorrow, enjoy sunny skies with a cooler high near 54. Tomorrow night, expect mostly clear skies with a low of around 33. And that wraps up another edition of Cullman Today. We appreciate you sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m., but until then, I'm Dustin Isom with Cullman Today, wishing you a great Wednesday, Cullman.